Thank you, thank you, thank you. Boy, is this a wonderful day or what?
Gorgeous.
This is a wonderful day to commemorate Patriots Day in honor of Captain John Parker on April the 19th, 1775. He stood at Concord and Lexington and two other towns in Massachusetts and said, if it's war they want, let it begin here.
Yeah!
My name is Dick Heller, and I'm here to welcome you to my hometown, Federal Constitution Corruption City, D.C. In Article 1, Section 8 of the Constitution, in violation of that, the City Council is trying to convert itself from a city to a state. They want statehood. They don't seem to have much use for the Second Amendment either, because they managed to erase the Second Amendment from the Constitution in D.C. for 32 years. And we had to have a little discussion about that with the Supreme Court. And as for the central government, at one end of the mall, over here in the White House, what they think their job is to set gun policy, to set policy for gun confiscation, and at that end of the mall, on Capitol Hill, the Congress tries to weasel through slow squeezing legislation to slowly take our guns out of our homes and out of our hands. I know how you feel.
Thank you.
I stood out there just like you. I was Mr. Anybody in the crowd, or there, or there, or there. And I was tired of being abused by my government. A government that was out of touch, out of control, and in your face, arrogant to the point where they said, let's cram it down their throat, pass it through Congress, and then we'll tell them what we did to stick it to them, and socialist Obamacare. So, I have two messages for you. My first message for you today is that it's not about me after the work we've done. The message is about you. You folks are the message. Make them hear you.
Quickly, sir.
You got that? Your presence here today, on your own time, on your own dime, without a government bailout, without a government handout, you is the message. You stand here at the ground zero, at the center of corruption and power grab for America and the world. I got to tell you,
sir, you're in my way.
Understood that very well.
You are in my way.
When he said, quote,
Thank you.
tyranny for America is never more than one generation away. We stand here today with our finger in the dike. We are what's preventing this wave of socialism sweeping over us, over America, and over the world. Our finger is in the dike.
Yeah!
Thank you. Allow me to put this in Second Amendment perspective now. Mao Zedong said, all power comes from the barrel of a gun. They killed millions. Do we want a communist running America and disarming us? No! Do we want Tiananmen Square and more Wacos and more Kent State University events in our country? No! What do we want? We want freedom! Freedom! Let's take a look at another one, Joseph Stalin. Listen to this. He said, one man with a gun can control 100 people that do not have a gun. That's why so many of them up on the hill want us disarmed. Are we going to be disarmed?
No!
What do we want?
Freedom!
Take Hitler. He said, governments are fools that let their people have guns. Hitler wanted total power. Are we going to be disarmed?
No!
Do we want another Hitler? No! What do we want?
Freedom!
Now, by contrast, there was a brilliant strategist in the Second World War with the Japanese Imperial Navy. His name was Admiral Yamamoto, and I love the sense of subtlety of the Asians. Admiral Yamamoto said, "The Emperor would be very foolish to invade America. They would find a rifle barrel behind every blade of grass. That would be us."
Yeah!
And that's why you folks at this march and the people that couldn't make it, all the gun owners, are so important, along with the Bill of Rights Foundation and Dane von Breikenrickard, its president, and the Heller Case Number 1 Supreme Court decision is so important. Justice Scalia declared to keep and bear arms is an enumerated individual right. And he fulfilled Patrick Henry's declaration when they were trying to form the Constitution, when Patrick Henry said, "It is our purpose that every man be armed."
Yeah!